Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. My name is Kemiah. You about to get into it, man. Let's go. Alright, so today's video, tonight's video, whatever you want to call it, the video for tonight, because I'm sitting in the car, the power went out. If you hear voices in your head, it's not, it's somebody in the back. But I'm gonna be talking about the time I got cheated on, and I got some receipts too, y'all. I'm a savage, for real. Like, you know, when stuff happen, you become a detective. Like, girls there are detectives when they like a nigga or when they fooling with a nigga. So, all right, here we go. So I met this guy. I don't know if y'all want to know from the very beginning or what, but don't forget to like this video, comment, share with your mama, your daddy, your friend, your sister, your brother. Keep it going. But here we go. Okay, so I was talking to this guy. Me and my sister went to one of these. It was like a Christmas tournament, and we went to this tournament. We met this guy. They played against our school, one of the schools that was in our city. So we knew the school that was in our city, and then it was like another team. Forget all that. We met him. I was like, good game. Tuki said good game, because I was scared. Like, I'm the shy type.
No, I ain't even gonna let you disrespect that video like that. You was speaking the whole game that he was cute.
The whole game, I'm like, buddy cute, buddy good. Like, I know basketball, so like, dude really could play. I was like, yo, he like that. The whole game, I'm rambling to Tuki, buddy. So then after the game, like, it was his team. And then I was sitting behind the bench, but all his team was right there. And then it was him. And then Tuki was on the other side, like around the bench. But she could see him, but I couldn't see him. She was like, good game, buddy. And I was like, tell him I said good game. She was like, my sister said good game. And then he was like, till I said thank you. And then I was like, oh, so he talking to me. So I got his attention. So I'm like, tell him I say cute. And she like, buddy, she said you cute. And he walked off, and he was like, my sister wants your number. And he licked his lips, and then Tuki was like, he licked his lips. So I was like, oh snap. So we walked, he was like, y'all come over here. So we went over there. She got his number for me. Y'all, I'm the shy type. Like, I can't do nothing for myself. It don't matter. But he gave me his number. We've been texting, blah blah da da. Dude, buddy was younger than me, so like, he was still in high school. I had graduated a couple years before him, and he was a senior though. But so I got his number. We was texting, we talked for a few months, and then we got into a relationship. So we got into a relationship. He was like, he about to go off to school, about to go to college playing ball. And I was like, dang, that's tough. And he was like, he's gonna get an apartment while he in school. Y'all, mind y'all, we've been in a relationship for like 2 months, 1 month. He was like, I'm getting an apartment when I go to school. You wanna come live with me? Live, nigga. We barely know each other. Like, you my boyfriend and all, but I really don't even know you like that. I'm still young, trying to figure life out for myself. I don't know if I want to move in with you. And he was like, well, you just think about it. It's in August. I'm moving in August. I was like, okay, cool. We talking about it. I'm like, I ain't really fooling with it. July coming around, I'm like, dang, I'm really feeling buddy, so I think I want to. But then I'm like, nah, that ain't a good decision. So he moved in August. And I was like, things gonna go left. You going off to college. It's your freshman year. We been together like a few months. Like, I was like, this ain't gonna work out. Like, I think we should probably be friends. He was like, oh nah. He was like, oh no, this gonna work out. I love you. He was like, I was crying. Like, before he moved, we went to the mall together just to chill or whatever, because he lived an hour away from me. So I'm all out. He ain't had no car. He ain't had no, oh Lord, I'm putting his business out like that. He ain't had no car. He ain't had no license. So I was always going to him. And he lived an hour away from me. So like, when I get off work, I'm going straight to his house, not even going home. Lying to my parents about where I'm going, staying out like really late, coming back down the road late by myself. My daddy was so worried. But yeah, he had no car or nothing like that. So he moved in. But before he left, he was like, are you gonna wait for me? He said, I promise you. Like, he sat me down, he looked me dead in my eyes. He was like, you promise you gonna wait for me?
I was like, Yes, I promise. Like,
I'm like falling for this, like being a dummy. But okay, so he moved in August. Y'all know everything in the beginning is like a fairy tale, paradise, winter wonderland. Like everything was just peaches and cream. So he off at school. He texts me every day. He played basketball. He in school. He got schoolwork, homework. He got to find a job because he got to pay the bills at the apartment. So he doing all this. And he talking to me. So I'm like, oh, he doing this. He said, my day will be over at around 5 o'clock. So every day at 5 o'clock, he'll text me in the morning time or FaceTime me. And then every day at 5 o'clock, he'll end up, he'll text me or call me. He's like, I'm on my way home from school. We just got out of practice. Blah, 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 blah. If they ain't have a game, he called me at 5. So then that happened for like a month or two. I'm about 2 months. August, September, October. So October, middle of October come around. I guess it was like basketball season. Games started happening, stuff like that. So he calling me. He texts me at 5:30. I'm on my way home, about to shower, and then I'm play the game. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he shower at 5:30. I don't hear from him again till 1 in the morning. It happened one time. It happened that the first time it happened. So I'm like, dang, he must have had a long day. He was probably just I'm trying to be understanding. Like, you in school, you adapting to a new environment and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay. So he probably just had a long day. So I text him. I'm calling him, texting him, no answer, no nothing. So he finally texted me back like 1. He was like, oh, I was asleep. He was like, I was playing the game and then I fell asleep. So I'm sorry it won't happen again. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't really tripping about it. It was just one time. Then it started happening every day, happening every single day. Like, he kept his word. He texted me right after practice. Then this nigga would go missing, incognito, like gone. Like, I'm like, where is dude at? Like, seriously. So I'm tripping. My head is going crazy. Like, I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. I should just listen to my gut. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna fast forward. So that happened. I'm like, oh, so you doing this, you doing that? You gotta be cheating on me. You not talking to me. You gonna miss him. All right. So then it comes around to December, like New Year's time. He texted me. He was like, earlier that day, he was like, New Year's Day. He said,
I'm going to the gym tonight at 12 for my boys.
I'm like,
12.
he was like, so I really want to be talking to you, but I'm just letting you know. I'm like, okay, well, he let me know he making progress again. And so around 11:45 we talking, and he go missing. So I got his location. I had his location, like the little location on the iPhone, and so I'm looking at the location. It was some church. It was like a building. I ain't even gonna say a church. It was a building. So I looked at the location on the phone. Then I went to Google Maps to see what the location was. Like, what was it? So I'm like, it don't look like no gym at this building. Like, so then God was on my side. He butt dialed me, y'all. He butt dialed me, and it was like music playing. I'm like, phone ringing, ring, ring. I picked it up. I'm like, oh, he calling me. Okay. I said,
hello. Hello.
I ain't hear nothing but music, like music. So then I text him. I said, you meant to call me? And then he didn't respond. So that's how I know he butt dialed me. And I called him back, and he didn't answer. So then he called me right back, and I was like,
hello, you meant to call me?
He was like,
oh no, I didn't mean to call you.
I was like, why is it music playing while you in the gym, like it's a party?
He was like, oh, we just playing music while we hooping.
So then I got mad. I'm texting, I'm blowing his phone up. I'm like, you lying, blah, blah, blah. He was like, but I'm about to go. I'm going to call you back later. He hung up on me, and it's like 2 or 3 o'clock, and that's when I heard from him again. But I was mad. We was arguing. Whatever. So I was assuming he was at a party. So here comes February. So January, same stuff was just happening. I was in a toxic relationship, just thinking I'm in love or I got some attention from somebody, so I just didn't pull away from it. So then February come, still arguing, stuff like this. February come, he in a mall. He told me he got out of school. He was like, I'm about to take a nap. So that was different. He said he ain't even taking a shower when he get out of practice. He said, I'm about to take a nap. So he took a nap, and then like 30 minutes later, he was in a mall. Like, if you gonna cheat or do stuff, then at least be smart about it, right? Like, it was this girl, she had him on Snapchat. She holding his phone, and he behind her, and she recorded him like, and he back there smiling and stuff. And I'm like, y'all, when I say my heart dropped, so like, as much as I could think of anything before I even see him with a female, you could think and think and think and think, but when you actually see what you've been thinking, it's a different type of feeling. Like, she was recording them, and I was just looking at it. I kept playing the snap. I kept playing. I was trying to see was anybody else around, just trying to put 2 and 2 together. So I snapped. I slid up on the snap. I'm like, who is this? Where's she from? I thought you was asleep. How you get there? Because he don't got no car. So I'm like, how you get there? She know your mama. Is this the girl that you been cheating on me with? I'm just asking all type of stuff. Like, everything just running through my head, and I'm sitting there crying. I broke down in tears. I was crying, laying in my bed crying, just in a bad mood. So then he not texting me back, but then he finally called me. He FaceTimed me when he got home.
He was like, hello. Oh, that girl ain't nobody. She like 30. She a whole woman.
Yeah. That don't mean nothing. She got, never mind. That don't mean that she a female. So any female is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a female, so no matter what's the age. So he was like,
she a woman. She ain't worried about me. She just took me to the mall.
Took you to the mall? I thought you was asleep, nigga. I thought you had a headache and you needed to take a nap. How you end up at the mall sleepwalking? Oh, like, that don't make sense.
Don't look back here for me.
That don't make sense. That don't add up to me. Like, how you sleep but then you at the mall with a whole nother female?
He was asleep on his way to the mall.
But for real, okay, so how you sleep but you at the mall? Alright, so he's talking about, he said, I was like, do she know your mama? How you do this? He was like, she helping me shop. Just anything. If a female is doing something with my nigga, it just made me feel like, I don't care if it wasn't anything like that. It just made me feel neglected. I was jealous. I was hurt. Like, you said you was doing one thing but you're doing another, and it's with a female. He was like, oh,
it was the whole team was there.
I'm like, how? But I was like, okay, whatever. I asked him a lot of questions. I said, do she know your mama? Do this? Every question I asked him, he said no. So then that was like, that was February. I can't remember the date. I don't know if this happened before or after Valentine's Day, but then Valentine's Day came, and I was like, happy Valentine's Day. Still hurt. We still going through stuff, but it's Valentine's Day. Like, we talking. And I'm like, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Blah, blah, blah. I ain't get no happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Mind y'all. And our anniversary, it was January 10th. That was our anniversary, y'all. So, January 10th, I ain't get no happy anniversary. Like, he came home. He didn't talk to me. I knew we weren't gonna be together on that anniversary because he was at school, and I think he had a game that night, or I don't know. But his school was 2 hours away from me, so I knew we weren't gonna see each other. But I was like, can we at least talk, like, for our anniversary? I didn't hear from him for a long time on our anniversary. He called me back at 1 o'clock that night, and he was like,
hello. I just got back to the apartment. I'm about to go to sleep.
So I'm like,
what you been doing?
And it was just, he was like,
nothing. I've been with my boy. I've been at such and such house playing the game.
Like, okay. And so he went to sleep. Fast forward. So then March came. It was a lot of mess. So I'm just like, dang, maybe stuff would be good if I just lived with him. So I moved in with him.